the nun, for sure, even though I like to incorporate amber and some red in there because it's Halloween. So I'm gonna start with white because I do want to draw her. Try to think, should I do white or nude? I should do nude.
Nude?
I should do nude.
A nude gun?
Because if I do white, I have to color her face. If I do nude, I don't have to color her face. I can just use white to highlight it. So definitely nude. Misty blush.
Did you clean the screen?
Yes. There's some cat hair in here. Some cat hair in here.
Want to get it? Yeah.
Got it.
I think it was just extra string.
I don't know where the cat hair comes from, huh?
Where the cat hair come
What the
from?
hell? Do we have any cat?
Such a great mystery.
Okay, clear that for 40 seconds. Then, if we want to use pencils, then we have to top coat it. And so I take out my buffer. This is Tammy Taylor buffers that I use to buff. And a pencil. Any pencil will be fine. I use a graphite pencil. It's an ebony shade. Graphite.
Shade.
And it's made by Prismacolors. 2B pencil will be good too. School pencil will be good, but it's not gonna be as dark. You want to use a dark pencil. If not, 2B pencil will be fine too. That way you don't have to erase it or anything if you're sloppy at it. Okay, so I'm gonna take top coat and apply it on. I'm gonna cure this and then I'm gonna buff it. Close this. Then we need black and white for sure, and we need this little yellow for her eyes.
Oh, creepy.
Yeah, I'll get a yellow. Bright. Just like a gel paint or something. And this fade, I'm gonna use pigment because there's a lot of shading going on here. I'm not gonna use gel for that. That's crazy. That's just like the shade everywhere. There's a lot of shade here, a lot of shade here. The eye is fully shade. Everything is shade. So pigment, I'm gonna mix a pigment for her face.
So anytime there's shading, you like to use pigment with makeup?
It like crazy shading, like a lot of shading. Because gel, you have to use brush to blend out. I only use it if minimum shading, but not like crazy like the nun. The nun is all over the place. See her face? Okay, so I need to mix a nude that match this, but darker. So I use deep coral first. Blue. A little more deep coral. And probably I need to add yellow, but we'll see. White. Blend this out to see what color it is. Okay. So now we have like a pink. Now I'm gonna add orange.
Do you have to prep your pencil before you start drawing on the nail?
You have to sharpen it, make it sharp. You have to prep the nail, not the pencil. Okay, now blue. Blue to tone down that color. I do need more blue. A little more purple and blue for sure. blue and orange. Okay, so it's a deeper nude now. Let's see the colors. Okay, so it's pretty deep. Okay, so that's gonna help me with all her facial things going on here. Deep colors. Let's see if it need any more blue, any more orange. Right now it's more purples. If I want it darker, I add a little blue in it to make it darker. Okay, I leave it aside for now. Now I'm gonna buff it.
Bruised color.
Bruised color, yes.
Yes, our dogs are being horrible this morning.
Yes.
They got a good night's sleep, which means they're ready to go. They are outside.
Thanks God.
Don't worry, I'm gonna throw them a cat though. That'll keep them busy for a minute.
Yeah. Throw them two cats.
Two cats, one for each. Hey,
Okay, buff it now. Hi, it's me, like Jay. I need this right here.
It's like we got the whole family here today.
Pencil ready. Let's draw.
I mean, we should say hi to everyone at once because
Hi, everyone.
we were talking, everyone was saying hi, and I didn't want to just interrupt you.
Okay, now I'm gonna dive in with the eye for sure and the nose and mouth, but I need to.
How come you didn't use math before you get too started? How come you buffed instead of using math?
Oh no! When it comes to that must be a new person that asked it.
Yeah.
No. If you use matte, it will never work. Matte is too bouncy. The surface is not hard enough. You have to use a gel like this. Never matte, because a gel like this will be hard enough for your pencil to be scraped on. But if you matte, the surface is way too soft. You're not gonna be able to. Your pencil, it will sink and bounce right back. Now, I need to establish in her hairline. Okay, so I have to see if I want to draw the whole thing. I'm going to zoom into what is equal to a nail. So this must be the bottom of the nail, and this is the top of the nail. Her face going to be right here. So her face probably 2/3. Okay, this 2/3 of the nail. Start from here. That. Then you make one little curve.
So shine then buff, yes.
Right here. Shine them buff. Okay, now, the eyes start all the way outside like this. I'm gonna draw the brow line. Just a simple curve in. So straight and it's curved in, okay? Straight, and it curved in. I don't have a good measurement for her nose line yet. All I know is that it's very thin. It's way thinner than these distance. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 3 times smaller than these eyes. So I'm gonna color in the eyes for now.
And yes, he will save it.
And then probably draw in the eyeball too, why not? I can color it, that will help with my pigment process.
Pigment process.
Yes. Just chicken scratch.
Chicken scratch.
Okay, see the eye? Okay, now the eye, you don't have to color it. I color it to give me a visual guide. That's all. I need something visual to guide me. From the top of the nose to the bottom of the nose, the distance is more than the eye. So I'm gonna judge from this to probably right here, not to the bottom, but right here. Okay, the distance gonna be from here to here is equal to from here to here. So from here, I'm gonna go down to about right here. Stop. Okay, so that's the nose line. Let's draw it in faintly.
He will be using pigment.
Pigment and
I
gel.
know you just got here, but he mixed up the pigment already. You'll see it in a minute.
And pigment, I use coral and orange at the base. I use blue and purple for toning. Okay, now I'm gonna draw the nose. I'm making a little split for her nose. Let's see a little split for her nose. And then 2 little dots on the side.
He's been doing this about 13, 14 years. I'll answer the little question.
And then the loop. Yes. Thank you.
We do have a small crisis.
What's
You didn't
that?
mention it while you're on live, but it is a timing thing. Did you drink your collagen this morning?
I did not drink my collagen this morning.
If I went and got it, would you?
I would.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have a line going out like this. Line going out like this. None should be fairly easy for you just because she's ugly as fuck. Should be.
Can't mess her up.
Can't mess her up.
Can't mess up ugly. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. Her chin, just a line straight through. Chin. Okay. Now,
I'm thinking you would make a great pencil sketch artist.
pencil sketch.
Yeah. I mean, I'm watching you. What I'm thinking is spend all this money on products and time and effort and a place. We could have had a cardboard box, one pencil and a sketch pad, and made a killing on the street corner.
Like a starving artist.
Yes.
Yes.
Although I've never seen one that actually looked that hungry.
I need a diet too. I probably should be good time to be a starving artist. Some line for the forehead. Okay, I'm ready to paint this. Okay, so first I need to mat this for me to be able to put pigment on.
And protect your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget your little drink.
Drink some collagen. That's my beauty regimen every morning. Okay. You paint it matte on. And you do want a cell level matte because you don't want streak on your creation. So you need something that cell level. Cell level means it's become smooth. It's not gunky and streaky. This is a matte that I use. I use Matic from tinovo.shop. Oh, let me pin my website so you can see my website. www.tinovo.shop. Send pin. Okay. Now here this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If your lamp doesn't good enough to cure it, or like if it can reach to the side and you see it's a little shiny, you keep going until it's not shiny. So the guideline is 5 seconds, but if you see anywhere that are wet, you keep curing until it's matte like this. You want it to be dry. You don't want it to be wet, just not too dry. Zoom in. Now, these are the color that I use. You guys already see me mixing it, so you guys can always go back and read the formula. Basically, coral and orange for base, so it's warm, and then blue to tone it down, and then purple to make it goldish.
Now, is there any specific order that makes it better?
No, you just have to see it. Use your eye and see it.
Play with it though.
So I go ahead and use a pigment brush. The pigment?
No. All they care about is how to stay beautiful. They don't care about your art. They just worry about how they can look beautiful with collagen.
Oh, beautiful. You have to use an expensive collagen, not one of those from Sam or whatever. I order from Japan, and I I pay $185 for 12 bottles. That is only less than 2 weeks supply because I drink one every day. Because your face it doesn't really build your skin. It doesn't really build for absorption. It can absorb to a certain point, but it's built to secrete. So it doesn't matter how much beauty regimen you put on your face. If you just slap it on and not do anything about it, the chance that you're gonna be beautiful is less. Because your intestine and stomach is built to absorb. So when it comes to beauty, you have to nurture it from the inside out. That's how you can stay young for a very long, long time. Of course, in Asia, we don't really share it much because that's our beauty secret. Still put face cream on, but you do want to intake a beauty regimen instead of just slapping it on cosmetically. That's why it doesn't matter how much makeup you put on. When you take it off, bam, right there, just
Bam, beauty.
draw form up.
How do you erase the pencil if you make a mistake drawing?
You can buff it. You can use a buffer and buff it out. I'm gonna blemish your face.
Oh, somebody answered it.
A mouth.
You should have read farther.
See how quickly pigment can take care of you. Okay. Now, when I'm done here, I do want to take care of some of these white around her too. So, might as well do it now.
He's working on some new products right now.
Yeah. If they ask if there any new product?
Yes.
Yes, I'm working on it. It's quite a process actually, because you have to test it, and it's not ready to order. You have to make labels. You have to discuss something, what it look like, what bottle you want to put it in, and then there comes the production part. What have to produce it for like a month and then ship it here. Whew. But it's coming. It's just our first year of actually selling. So it start out slow. But I'd rather for it to be right and not right.
Now, for some of the new girls, I have been mentioning that, one of these days to offer or to run a acrylic, easy acrylic, because I've seen him too many times. He just doesn't like acrylic, because in his mind he's an artist, which he is.
I don't like to teach acrylic because to teach acrylic, that is a one-on-one personal time, because there is so many mistakes and bad habits that people have. However, doing live will be just fun too, except I'm not going to be there to correct you.
Right.
But you can learn tips and tricks and self-taught.
But you can give them tips and shortcuts.
Right.
But I've seen so many times. Usually you can teach them verbally, but
basically
it's always about maybe 20% of the people who just are doing something and they can't catch it and they don't see it themselves. That's kind of what he means by they need that hands-on. They need someone to sit there and spot it to say, "Oh, you're doing this." It's always something real simple.
Okay, white here, white down here too.
Now, currently, this looks like Mona Lisa after a rough night.
Oh.
Yeah.
What you mean rough night? Like she should come back from the club or get beat up by her husband? Or...
Got back from the club.
Yeah. See, that's just white polish, nothing special. Just white polish, put it on, cure this. So now I have to mix a gray for it. Gray are more simple. You start out with purples and blue. Okay. That's why you start out with for gray. 50-50 purple and blue. Now you put in yellow.
Well, that was a pretty purple.
It is, isn't it? I need more purples. And I need more blue. Okay, now mix it up. So after you make your gray, go ahead and put on the white. See a bit gray yet. Perfect.
What? Let's see. What size is the brush? Do you clip any of your brushes?
This pigment brush is just one side. It's untouched. I use it for already 3 months. And the more you use it, the more perfect it becomes because it's flip out. There's no side. Now, when it comes to clipping, sometimes if I use a line brush, there's just like one hair extra that is poking out from the head. I do clip that. I don't want just one hair hanging out of my line brush. And that sometimes you just couldn't prevent it from producing. Just have one hair out sometime and I just clip it.
Yeah, purple, blue, yellow makes gray.
It looked purple on this camera. If it looked purple, I add more yellow so it doesn't look purple on the camera.
Well, I gotta say this though, I'm looking at the picture and what you're doing and it seems to be exact.
Yeah, but I don't want people to, because people are gonna look at the color and they're gonna mix it. So I don't want them to mix what they see. I don't want them to mix what they see on the camera. So I'm adding more yellow just because for the camera, but these are the colors you like, you want.
We couldn't just go where she got knocked around a little bit and the purple bruises are showing through.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yes, the beat up nun, duh.
Now what I want to do is I want to talk to you about
Because everyone wants to be the nun of.
Okay, so I'm gonna blend a little more in and I'm gonna stop right here. Blend this down too. Okay. I'm gonna brush this off. Okay, now let's see. I do see black. So I'm gonna use black polish. Just a normal black polish, nothing special. I put black on here. And color around her in black.
Oh yes, we always do Wednesdays.
Wednesday is our original day. We always do Wednesday. And then some sort of Sunday or Monday.
And then a Sunday or Monday.
And then whatever is it in between.
And then sometimes he just pops up.
Since the day that we save lives is so much more convenient for people now. And for us too. Because we don't have to try to catch everyone because it's always there. It's just that when it comes to a live, the difficult thing is you have to search for it. Like if you want, like, let's say.
They're explaining to her how to.
Yeah. Like if you want this, like if you want any of these, you have to search for it. That's the hard part. Because I'm not gonna like search for it for you because that's like thousands of people. I'm not gonna search for each individual person. So if you want, you have to go into my page or go on YouTube from in each channel, and then you should have to search for whatever it is you're looking for.
And I don't think it's funny to smell the pigments through the screen. That just means you're very in tune with art.
Or addict.
Or an addict.
Or an addict. Oh, don't worry, I'm an addict too. I'm a nail addict, for sure. I've been to rehab a few times, but it's never worked out. It's always take one trigger or a snip of nail polish to bring me back. right away. Okay. Now I'm ready to detailing. Okay. I have black and white polish right here, so that's pretty much all the color that I need. Black and white, and a touch of yellow at the last moment. However, I do need matte because there gonna be some more blending involved, and I need my matte right there, just in case I want to mix it, so it can be sheerish for my blend.
What is the base color you use before the buffer?
It's a nude, and let me show you. I use Misty Blush. So basically, the nude, you just want a light nude, okay? Not a dark one or nothing too pink. Just a basic nude, so you can start pigment on it. Because I don't want to start out with white. If I start out with white, I have to color whole entire face. I don't want that. Now the brush I need are pointy, slightly bigger than the have a little hair right here, slightly bigger than the liner brush. It's a pointy brush.
He did not do the Ouija boards on live, or did you?
Ouija board. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I just whip it out. Okay, some black, but I can demonstrate Ouija board sometime too. It's just wood technique. That's why I didn't care to do on live, because I already have so many wood technique on live. And then the red is just drawing. I can demonstrate really quick on the Ouija board too, like probably the finger with a hole in it. Okay, so I'm just colored in both of these. Just put in. Okay, now let's see. I do need to blend this out, so I'm picking up some matte, mixing it up with a little black.
You know what, Cocoa Bunny? I'm looking back there. I don't see any browns from what was it? Daily Charm.
I don't know if they have brown.
I just want to know what nudes you have from Daily Charm.
No, none. Kira Sky a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this before I blend anything further. No, I don't have nude from Daily Charm. Daily Charm I have a lot of glitter polish and a lot of opaque polish. Kira Sky, however, I have a whole collection of nude. However, it's light-ish. It's used for ombre. I like it for ombre. Way Gel have a good opaque nude. Madam Glam, I don't have any nude from Madam Glam. Mitsu have good nude too.
Aren't you working on a good
Magpie.
nude line?
Yes, I do.
Be
I'm working on a line where you can mix. It involves 5 different polish, and you can mix any nude that exists out there.
Is there any companies that have neutral pigments already made so you don't have to
Nope.
mix so much?
Mm-mm. Okay.
Hello, pick and polish.
Okay, now color around the eye.
No.
It is like a sheer black. She looks so creepy.
They want to know if they missed the vertical ombre live.
No, you haven't missed it. Today I will demonstrate it. However, I just post a video on vertical ombre, a short video
But boy, they
this
always
morning.
They love you to hold their hand through it so they can ask
Right.
questions just in case.
Okay, the mouth. Time for the mouth. Draw the upper lip first. Cure this. Mix a lighter color for the underneath part of the mouth. This gonna be see-through-ish.
every time I look over, you've blown the picture up a little bit. It looks like she's getting closer and closer to the screen.
Mm. Okay, clear this. Then we're gonna blend all around it. So we definitely need more sheer black.
More sheer. Did you study color theory to be able to effortlessly mix
I
pigments?
just feel it.
It just feels it.
I can separate colors. That's come from many years just doing art. You understand your color. You know what's warm, what is cold, what is blush. You know what one color, how it's gonna affect the other colors. If you put green near yellow, you should know what's gonna happen. You put green near pink, you should know what's gonna happen. You should know what it's gonna turn out. Let's just take playing with your colors.
Just playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not as easy as you sound. You're just really good at it because you gotta know what color takes, what color adds, and then the amounts. So you just gotta play with it.
I think people think it's hard because they never done that before. And now they watch it's like, oh, there's no way I can do that. But when you sit down and practice, all you need is like an hour. That's pretty much all you need for color theory.
Well, I think a lot of this, because I've watched you for years, and a lot of us were taught with a different easy spectrum, and we didn't get it's like red and blue
Right.
makes purple, yellow and blue make green. You know, the simple ones where you come along and we would have added black and white to make gray, whereas you add red.
You will learn color theory. The further we do this, the more you learn color theory. But I suggest you sit down for like an hour and play with your pigments.
That's the thing. Lots of practice. And I gotta
No,
say,
actually not.
No.
You need like an hour. That's pretty much it.
Just an hour?
People just don't practice on pigments. You need an hour. That's pretty much it. They have 12 color. How long do you think it take you to mix all of them together? You just need to mix them together.
Mix them and
Start out with green, mix with pink, and then study it. See what's happening, what's the reaction. And then take that, add yellow in there, see what's happening. What color are you seeing? And so on and so on and so on until you experiment to all colors. Then you don't need to remember. How can you remember color theory? There's so much color. I never remember color theory. I just feel it. I play with it long enough, I can just feel it. Remember that if you don't know color theory, it's just because you don't practice, that's all. I never learned color theory. Like years ago, I don't know any colors. I don't know how to mix pigments. So I just sit down. I just start selling pigments. So I sit down and play with it. And then an hour later, I'm ready to teach. Now, this right here is not solid black, it's sheer black. Because I don't want the line to be too harsh on her face.
Good night, Australia.
Oh, it's at 9 now? In the evening?
I think it's like 1:41, 2:41 there, a.m. 1:41.
Okay, for the bottom of the nose, I'm going to use the pointy brush for this. And just slightly on the bottom.
I figure you've converted a few people, like with touch and people like that. They're probably just now sleeping till noon. Waking up at 7, 8 p.m. waiting patiently.
Okay. So just a little more on here. I already have the base, so it should be easy for me to make this darker.
Oh, it's the next day over there, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
today is not it's not Wednesday in Australia.
To get a vibrant color like you get, can you use pigments?
You can.
i.e. Amazon, or do I need to buy your brand and be honest?
My brand is Indian Pigments. If you can find anywhere else that sell Indian pigment, then you can use it. If they tell you what where the source of their pigment come from.
And then the key is make sure it has white in it also.
Yes.
But then the other trick is the fact that your containers are pretty big.
Right now, there's a lot of Chinese pigment out there. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of it. I like Indian pigment because of the privacy. That's why I call it super pigment, so people don't get confused with that and neon pigment.
But don't take our word for it. Ask some of the girls who's
buy
already
some,
got it and
right.
received it.
Or you can just buy some on Amazon and then test it and see if you like it.
Well,
Okay.
you're the only pigment I've ever seen that actually was so much bigger.
I don't ever want to have products that everybody else have. Because I'm just starting out, I only want unique products. That's my only way of dominating the markets is having unique products. Because I can't compete with products that are already there. Because so many people have it, I can't compete with that. I have to.
Well, that's what makes you great is you come up with better, easier ways.
Yes.
And provision.
Education too. That's something that I include. Because if there's no education, you guys are not going to know how to use my products. Because it's unique products. Okay. Painted the nose. I think we only need highline. That's pretty much it. Here, this. I need bright yellow. And the white, I'm going to use matte mixed with white polish to give highlight to it. Highlights. Okay. Make our sheer white.
Morning, Anna Marie.
Hi, Anna Marie. Mix a little white with yellow just to make the yellow brighter than it already is. Two yellow circles right in the eyes.
Oh, that's creepy.
Here it is. So you put two black dots right in the circle too. Hi.
I would say anything that
Hi, Nails by Masha.
Anything that eye color, run.
Is it green? It looks yellow to me.
That's creepy.
It looks bright yellow. Is it green, Dyson?
The eyes? Oh, I thought it was yellow. Yeah.
I thought it was yellow. It looked yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to add one black line in here.
Yes, he does have tutorial videos on how to use his products. Plus, we come on here live at least twice a week, answering questions to help you along.
And now I'm starting to post homework on tinovo.shop. I already posted the metal effect homework and the curve line homework. I will make more homework, and then I will post more product education on tinovo.shop. And then on Votino, I'm posting just trendy design and short tutorial live. Where tinovo.shop, I will have more on product-based, product tutorial, homework, just basic tricks. Basic tricks. Now, come to highlights. Let's do some highlights. is her wrinkle. I using just black to put wrinkle on.
Have we watched The Nun, or were we
We
gonna
did.
watch it and then we got freaked out?
Actually, no, I never watched a nun before.
I think we decided that was a little too much.
It scared me become Catholic. So I like, the whole time.
We have nightmares.
I'm like, do I want to be Catholic anymore?
Can be mixed bare or have to be matte for the back?
Back color will be too strong. You can mix shine, you can mix matte or shine. However, I like matte or shine. If you mix shine, then you can have shine spot all over your nail, and I don't like it. So I use matte because when it's clear, it disappears. See it?
Yes, he's gonna save the video, and E&E also saves them.
And I'm gonna have white line as highlight coming to her nose.
Right now she looks like she did a big old line. She's the narcotic nun.
Oh yeah, like a cocaine on her nose.
Right.
Ooh, the good old days. Okay, now, her cheek too.
How long are we gonna be on live today?
Today we're gonna be. I have an appointment at 2:45, which is way enough time for us to be on live, because that's past 4 hours. We're gonna be on almost 4 hours. That's how long Instagram is allowed for each live. So I have to get up before 4 hours over, because if not, then they will kick me out and I couldn't save the live.
Right. We learned that one the hard way.
Yeah.
I mean, they said, as they say in the UK, your works is bollocks.
Oh, bollocks! Thank you.
That's my favorite
Woo!
word.
I love
Bollocks.
it. Bollocks.
Can you also do your take on Bloody Mary? Absolutely. So we need one of our Vegas girls to go to Guy Ferris's, order the 52-ounce Bloody Mary, and take a picture. Not that Bloody Mary?
Mm-mm.
Damn. The one's got bacon and a small burger slider in there.
You know what? I want to try a different technique for the face. There's a little hole on it, and I really want to nail that. So, in order to do that, I need to cap this with top coat. Before I do that, let me adjust a few more shadow on here. At this point, you guys can be done with this. You don't have to be too detailed. If you do it for a customer, at this point, if it starts to look like a nun, you can be done with this, but I'm not done. I want a little more. A little extra. But you can be done with that already. I just doing this, so if you don't want to stop, you can keep going and adding detail to it. I suggest that when you practice, you go all the way, so you familiar with all the stroke and everything. Therefore, when you do for your client, you can choose what to add and what not to add. Because you have to work on timing. So you can choose, I'm good right here. I don't really need any highlight. Or, that client tipped me really good. Maybe I need some highlight for her. Any question?
Oh, I don't know. I was watching you. Tino, you are the definition of extra.
Yes. Okay, match this. And I need a sponge for this. Take out sponge. This is an old one, actually. It still has some white in it. Actually, it's perfect. See that white gel? I have a sponge. I forgot to throw it away like yesterday or the day before that, and it still worked.
could you use the white pigment instead of white paint?
No, you can't. White pigment I only use to mix with other pigment to alter a shade. However, I tried to use white pigment before and it disappeared on me.
Disappeared? That's gonna be dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Autistic Nails Bazaar. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Oh wait, it's a different name. Hi, Hand by Buffy. Hi. It's a different person. Okay, now math on this.
He says she looks cross-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you want her looking you straight on.
So creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, clear this. God, look at that freaking eyes. Woof. Okay.
So, do we want to build up and watch the nun, or will it still be too much?
Bullock. Because last time I tell the British people that I love their accent, and the only word that I know is bullock. This is bullock, and I have no idea what that means. Maybe some British viewer can explain it for us. What is bullock? I just love that word. This is
I
so
thought it was like shit,
bullock.
because that's how you always hear it in the movies.
Okay, now I use an ombre sponge with gel oil on it, and I'm gonna highlight her face.
They said it looks so real that they are scared of it. Balls. Okay.
Boss? Ooh.
But we're ball friendly. Oh wow, you put that mat on, that just looks creepy as hell.
So that should cover her little hole.
He's doing this very lightly.
Very lightly. And then now I just taken a pointy brush and remove the excess on her face.
It's like a square, honey. You're talking bullets like you're talking shit, maybe.
Ah, bullet.
Or bullshit.
Ooh, I love it. I need to know another word,
Another good word?
preferably a cuss one.
No.
Cuss word. Cuss word is funner to learn. You always want to learn cuss word first. That's the secret to language.
I thought it was really just yes, no, and how much.
You want to learn cuss words so you can use it.
Because that's what you want to do in another country is show up being an obnoxious American.
No. A cuss word you learn so you can tell your friend about it. So you can pick it up faster. Okay, so I have all sort of hole for her face. Do you like the hole, Dustin?
Are you saying hole or whore?
Just a little hole. See it?
Oh yeah,
White
yeah,
hole.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it?
I do.
And then I just need to add a little white detail here. And then a few more white detail down here.
Twat.
Twat.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
I think we have twats.
We have twat. We have twat.
Oh yeah, wanker.
A what?
Wanker.
Ooh, wankers. Is that like a private part, right?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, and a
Don't
little more yellow down here.
They want a Vietnamese swear word. We got a cuss word exchange program going on right now.
Vietnamese don't have swear word.
What?
We're good peoples.
Oh my God, no. You freaking kidding me?
We don't have swear word.
Wow.
We speak in no, we just insult each other. We don't have swear word. We just use normal word to insult each other's.
They do it nicely.
I'm mixing some gray with a little bit of yellow to make it warm because I do need this part right here.
Well, we're getting a whole bunch of them, honey. We can only learn one cuss word at a time. So instead of Rosetta Stone, this is like Vendetta Stone.
Vendetta.
Cuss out your family within a week.
No, cuss word is the best way to learn a language. Because we mischief it, we like to use it where nobody knows what that means. And then after a while, when you start to speak it, then you just start with other words.
Just other word, just grow your.
I'm a very fast language learner.
Oh man, are you?
I learn very fast. There's always a way to learn. I always tackle grammar first, for sure. Hear this. Grammar, I always tackle it first. Mix a heavier black. Mix some black to the gray to make it heavier.
Well, they got a whole bunch of them, honey. I do think that when cussing properly in another language, it needs to be pronounced correctly.
Okay.
It's only right. Her forehead really looks wrinkled.
Thank you. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done with this. Hear this.
It would be nice if you share more about your beauty secrets and your daily routine on how to perfect one's beauty regime. Would love that, and I know many people that are watching would love it because you look fabulous, really beautiful. Aww.
Just like I say, you have to use
Scribbler.
You have to use collagen first. That's the first thing. Nurture your just is okay. Let me adjust a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna kill this and put matte top coat on and move on to Chucky. So you have to use collagen, an expensive collagen, not one of the cheap one at the supermarket. You have to. Mine I ordered from Japan. I have the link. Then your diet, you have to be proper too. You have to have a good diet. You have to ingest a lot of fibers into your diet and nuts.
Lots of water.
I do eat.
Coconut water.
Sometimes I eat unhealthy, but you have to incorporate healthy fiber and nuts and all nutrition in there. Lot of hydration. So that's the inside part. Exercise, I do a lot to my face, like this. That was stretch about right here. So I just sit and do this about 20 times a day. And then your eye, you have to do exercise for your eye too, like this. Just lift it up like that. So your face.
So this whole time you've been stretching your face and mouth for beauty?
Yes.
I thought it was for me.
No.
Wow.
It's for beauties.
Okay.
So you beside proper diet for your skin, you have to have proper exercise for your face. Face cream is just a small part of beauty regimen. I use Shiseido XL. Shiseido XL for a whole set is $1,000 for a whole set. Or you can, if you don't want to spend $1,000, you can just skip on the eyes and the serum and all that, and you can just get a moisturizer that's $300 and something for a bottle of moisturizer from Shiseido XL. You use that too. But
Goodness, wouldn't it just be cheaper to pay someone to love you?
when it comes beauty, you can have cut your costs. When it comes beauty, you have to go all the way because you spend so much money on cosmetic and things that are not permanent. So when it comes to your actual skin, you gotta spend bank on it. I know I have friends that go broke on a skin product because you have to spend a lot of money to get quality product for your skin because this is for real. This is permanent. This is not cosmetic. It's not makeup that you just slap on your face and when you remove it, bam, right there, just choke your face all over again.
Takes time.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Asian doesn't like to put on makeup every single day. That's why we have to really focus on our actual skin so we can skip the makeup because makeup just make me
What do you use
I'm so
for
lazy.
breakouts? To break out.
Honey, milk for breakout because milk is an acid. Honey, however, is antibiotic and it's moisturize your cell at the same time. Milk, you can use expensive milk like creamline, or you can use powder milk. The secret that Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra, have used thousands of years ago, milk and honey. Until this day, I'm not just use it for my face. I'm also bathed in milk and honey.
So when you put milk and honey on your face, that's for beauty?
Yes.
I thought, so when I start licking it off, that's weird then, right? Well, I'm finding out all these things I thought were some kind of weird perversion we had is really just your beauty products.
Yes.
I'm like an old dog then. I just sit around licking on you.
And if you still have problem with it, then aloe vera. Fresh aloe vera.
Fresh aloe vera.
My mom used to cook it up too and drink it. I'm not very familiar with that. Search for Chucky.
Chucky?
Yeah.